Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Quant, whose current price stands at the $95.4 mark, and here on TradingView the market is down by 6.29%. and in this video I want to give you the key scenarios that I expect to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot wave structures, the Fibonacci's, the key areas of support and resistances, and also draw out any key chart patterns that you have information on this chart. And now start the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. Quant from the all-time high had been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC corrective movement, which took us back to around the $41.2 mark, and after seeing that low we saw a very nice bounce to the upper side in a movement that has been obeying the Elliot wave structures. And if I jump to the 4-hour chart for further analysis and also show you the Elliot wave structures that we have information right here, you can see after making our low down there we saw a very nice bounce to the upper side, seeing the high of that first wave, then retesting the formation of a wave 2, then saw the formation of a wave 3, then retesting the formation of a wave 4, and then continued pushing higher in the formation of a wave 5, making its peak at around the $229 mark. And having seen the formation of this Elliot wave structure, we completed the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 1, and having seen the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 1, whatever I expected next on this other side is the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2, and I believe that is what has been playing out here on the Quant chart. And using the Fibonacci's, we can get a minimum retracement area in the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 2, connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of that first wave down there to the high of the first wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the lower side between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which perfectly lies between the $135.4 mark and the $113.1 mark. And you can see we have retraced into that target area in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2, and we have even managed to break out of the target area to the lower side after losing key areas of support here on the quantum chart. And now I'm extending my minimum retracement area back to around the fib level 0.78 fib level. That is the next target area here on the Fibonacci's, retracing back to around the fib level 0.78 fib level before we see that bounce to the upper side in an impulsive movement to the upper side in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3. And the fib level 0.78 fib level lies at around the $81.2 mark. And removing the Fibonacci's so that we can get to the key scenarios that I expect to play out over here, there are two ways the quantum chart can continue unfolding, and the first one is there's high chances that the low for that higher Elliot wave count 2 is in, because you can see we have retraced back into this target area, and there's a possibility at one point, maybe at around the, once you find support at around the $91.7 mark, there's a possibility we might see that reversal to the upper side and continue pushing higher and get back into a bull movement here on the Quant chart. That is the first possibility. The other one is maybe we might continue pushing lower to fully maximize this target area, and maybe even lose the lower side of the target area and continue pushing lower. That is the second scenario that can play out over here. And before I get to the key scenarios that I expect, basing it on the key areas of support and resistances, let me jump to the 1-hour chart so that we can see what chart patterns we had information over here in my previous video. And in my previous video I had shown you this descending channel which we have been trading within the formation of that second wave, and we saw a breakout to the lower side of the channel over here. And after seeing the breakout, we also saw the formation of a double bottom over here, having this impulsive movement forming the first bottom, then saw the formation of the neckline, then saw a bit of a bounce to the upper side, but we did not see a breakout out of this chart pattern. And I expected, in case we continue pushing low in this movement right here and touch our key area of support down here once more, there is a possibility of seeing the formation of a triple bottom and see a breakout to the upper side. But from what you can see here on the charts, you can see we have not seen a breakout to the upper side, and we are seeing a breakout to the lower side, meaning we have invalidated this chart pattern over here, and that chart pattern was giving us a breakout to the upper side back to around the $149 mark. So we have now invalidated that by breaking to the lower side of the chart pattern, and that was opposite of what we expected. And that means we now have the key areas of support to give us the key scenarios that we can expect here on the quantum chart. And the first possible scenario that can play out here on the quantum chart is we can continue pushing lower, get back to around the $91.7 mark, which is a key area of support, and that key area of support can give us support and then see a very nice bounce to the upper side. And my first target area will be back to around the $147 mark, where we'll be facing a key area of resistance. And in case we manage to break above that key area of resistance, have a successful retest of the key area of resistance, there's a possibility that Quant might continue pushing higher in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side. And in case we lose the key area of support at around the $91.7 mark, then the worst case scenario for Quant might be playing out, because that would mean our prices could be coming our way, and we might even see a retest of this key area of support and then continue pushing lower to the lower side. And in that movement, that will be fully maximizing our target area in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2, and maybe even lose the fib level 0.78 fib level. And in case that plays out, then the next thing that we'll be watching is the low of this first wave. In case we continue retracing in the formation of that second wave, I would expect us not to lose the low of that first wave down there at around the $41 mark. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and continue watching those key areas of support and resistances. Also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported here on the RSI. On the RSI, we are trading at around the 27 mark, meaning we cannot support further movements to the lower side because we are in the oversold region, and that means a reversal is coming soon here on the quantum chart, on the quant chart. Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD we have printed a bearish cross, and that would mean our prices are coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.